Yeah. So what? Mind your business, guys, please.
Here the fuck we go.
What'd you say? Why do you want to know? Because you're boring me.
Sorry.
But why are you here if you're going to sit on your phone? Why are you here? Why are you here?
A few minutes later.
So unless maybe she slept with someone to get this job, that's a different story. And Uber, whatever the
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we'll be talking about the Real Housewives of New York. And this was a pretty chill episode. I wasn't mad at it at all. It was a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna talk about it because I just feel like the girls, they love to play the victim, but really they're undercover bitches, which is fine. Just stand in it. For y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flame. And if you wanna play with me, you can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, wanted, securing the bag.
I've been looking online, and I've been seeing that a lot of the girls don't fuck with New York. Like, I feel like y'all low-key want the show to get canceled. I mean, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. Because one thing that I know for a fact, the OG cast is not coming back. Now, could Dorinda come back, Luann come back? I could see them too. Maybe Sonya. Ramona's not coming back. I think Ramona's not coming back. Ramona's not coming back. I like the New York girls. There's a few that at some point I gotta get rid of, but I like the New York girls. It's new, it's fresh, it's something that I can get accustomed to because it's new personalities that I'm trying to, learn. It's like with Bad Girls Club, right? Real World, you see new characters every season. This is like more of an ensemble that is like built in. You get interchanging every season, every now and then, right? But y'all act like y'all fucking hate it. Bryn's gonna be gone next season, so we'll see what happens, if they get picked up. I think New York is gonna get picked up because New York is such a staple, and I don't think, and Andy fucking loves the show. So, to segue real quick, I am so upset. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I sound like Mia. No, I gotta go right back to work tomorrow. Girl, I'm sick as fuck. That's why I'm over here. This is like my I ain't gonna do too much. This is my second glass of champagne. But to get on the episode, we open up the episode with Bryn, Aaron, Sai.
So, no, I don't with Papa. He's funny though. I don't give a how funny he is. When somebody calls a woman a bitch and doesn't apologize, yeah. I'm good on you.
They're outside, It's the night after, basically Bryn and Rebecca has made amends. Everything's cool. So everybody's outside and they're over here talking about Jessel. They're like, oh, Jessel is so brand new. She's so different. She's so new. And for me, I clocked it early on. I was like, Jessel got new teeth and a new nose. And that's the new thing it is. And then she's talking about, oh, well, she always got glam. She always got photographers. And I'm just looking at Bryn like, bitch, do y'all not know y'all on Real Housewives? Like, of course she's going to have glam. Of course she's going to have photographers. Y'all on the TV show. What the fuck y'all thought this was?
Really long time taking photos. So I'm going to go next. I have to get home to my dog. Because I have a puppy and she's going to pee in the house and she's alone.
I just think it's funny that, they're just like, oh, she's so acting so brand new. And then with Aaron, I just found it funny, like, Aaron, you really threw Bryn under the bus, like, oh, Bryn was talking about Jessel. No, bitch, you was right there kikiing too, and Sai, you were too, but Sai admitted that it. But Aaron loves to be the stereotypical, I'm going to talk shit about you, but the person that's louder, they were talking. I was just there. Aaron irritates me at times because it's just like Aaron, and I hate to say it like this, but Aaron loves to play the white woman, and it's so irritating. It's so irritating because I'm just like, I get it, Aaron. You don't want to be problematic because you can't read the girls. You really don't know how to go there with the girls, but you love to play the victim every time. You, Brandon, Upa do it every time. Y'all love to play the victim. The conversation came up back at the poolside earlier that day about Jessel being mad at Bryn for basically hopping in front of her to take a picture. Something childish as fuck, but whatever. And the reason she did it was because she was like, oh, I got a dog at home. I want him to be pissy up in the house. And Jess was like, oh, girl, I got kids, so what the fuck you mean? They said they squashed it right then and there, but it got back to messy ass Aaron. You already know Aaron's messy as fuck, so you know Aaron over here stirred the pot. But they get back to the table, Bryn brought up, oh, so Jessel was over here. What did Jessel say?
Jessel told you that she's mad at me.
Oh, the story about, well, not that she's currently mad, but that she was.
Why is she mad?
Now, Bryn, I feel like Bryn was picking a fight with every person at that table. Bryn came in there knowing it's a dinner. Let's get this shit started. Let's do what we gotta do. Which I'm not mad at. Do what you gotta do, girl. So Bryn was like, yeah, you know, what did Jessel say? Oh, Jessel said that she was mad at me about taking photos. What did Jessel say? So Jessel was peeping and Jessel was like, okay, what was said? They're like, oh, Aaron said that you were over here mad at me about over here hopping in front of you about the pictures. Like, what's good? And Jessel was like, first of all, like, it was not, I wasn't mad. We over here, it's over and done. We're cool. I don't see what the deal is.
With Bren, and I was like, never, except for the one time. What did I do? I was waiting for the photographer, and you stepped right in front of me and took those pictures.
She's like, the deal is the fact that I think that, you know, you are here making it a big deal. I just feel like you know, you're over here having glam. You're over here doing all this stuff. Like, why is it such a problem? And I'm happy the fact that Jessel stood her ground and they were like trying to a little bit chastise her. And I did not like the fact that Aaron, you started this mess. Jessel's checking you. She's checking Bryn as well. But you know, Bryn always gonna be low key. You really can't really get under Bryn's skin because Bryn act like she don't give a fuck. You really gotta say some wild shit for Bryn to give a fuck. But you know, Bryn and Jessel have a back and forth.
It was one picture of me and Jenna that was cute. It just feels like a lot of photos, baby. Glam.
But then it gets over to Aaron because, you know, Aaron's over here having side remarks. And Jessel said, what did you say? Speak up. She didn't say speak up, but, you know, that'll be me. I said, what did you say? Speak up. Don't mumble. So she was like, girl, shut up. They love saying shut up. I'm like, y'all really need to learn how to get the girls together because, bitch, don't tell me to shut up. Aaron is basically trying to be dismissive of Jessel. Like, girl, I ain't got time. So all the while this is happening, Uba's over on the side. First of all, she checked in on Jessel, like, Jessel, you good? You know, Bryn is, you know, that's what she do. Like, girl, it ain't nothing like, you know, she cool or whatever.
Because I'm gonna get into this and I don't want to. I'm not in the mood. Like, I just don't want this. Yeah. So what?
Jessel said, I'm good. Mind you, I skipped the fact about Jenna's pubes because we really could have left that on the cutting room floor. Ain't gonna hold you. Okay, Jenna's pubes. Girl, it's giving real 70s. I mean, if you want to have the bush and first have the bush permed, do what you got to do, girl. I'm not judging. Do what you have to do. Because first of all, Jenna got a ring. She had a relationship. Girl, she must be doing something right. But we get on Bryn poking the bear, right? Uba's over here minding her business. She already got a headache and her stomach hurt. And as a person that has IBS, first of all, if my stomach was over here hurting, I'm probably in that bathroom. But Uba said her stomach hurt. She got a headache. And Bryn was like, Uba. And I know if I was Uba, I'm just like, girl, leave me the fuck alone. Because I already want to cuss your ass out. Leave me alone. But, you know, Bryn's still like,
Uba. What's wrong with you?
Mind your business, guys, please. What'd you say? Why do you want to know? Because you're boring me. That's why I'm boring you.
Are you okay? It was like, yeah, I'm fine. She was like, Uba's like, why are you talking to me? Bryn's like, never mind, you're boring me. Bitch, Bryn be asking to get her ass whooped because Bryn be saying some slick ass shit. She do, honestly.
Uba, why are you here if you're gonna sit on your phone? Why are you here? Who?
And Uba just told her, like, girl, please shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. Like, why are you over here talking to me? You making this a big thing. Like, girl, whatever. She put her feet on the table. She's being outlandish. Like, and then Bryn steps back and just, oh, oh my God, Uber. But I'm like, Bryn, this is what you wanted. You poked and poked and poked and poked and poked, but now just, oh no, Uber.
Here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here?
So when they get up and get from the table, everybody basically goes back to the sprinter car, and they go inside the sprinter car, and Uba still, she's still lit up. She's still lit up. She said something about Bryn, basically saying like, "Girl, at the end of the day, don't get mad at me because like I'm unlike you. I didn't sleep with nobody to get this job." Basically talk about get on the show, and then Bryn was like, Bryn that all that laughy shit went out the door. Corinne said, "What you say?" She said, "What did you say?"
She slept with someone to get this job? That's a different story. Don't tell me what to do. What did you say? You want to say I slept with someone to get this job?
Bryn has already went through something like, Jeff Lewis basically alluding to the fact that she was over here sleeping with somebody to pay her bills. My whole thing is they always want to talk about, oh, this person's over here doing this for the job. We don't know what Bryn does. Maybe Bryn worked for a well-known company that she doesn't want to, associate that company with the show. Just like how Wendy was working for Johns Hopkins University, and even when she was on the show and that happened with Mia and she already got hit upside the head with a purse, they had to make a statement say Johns Hopkins doesn't, blah, blah, blah. So maybe that's why she's trying to stay, whatever. But to put out that, she slept with somebody to get on the show, to me, it's not the worst thing that somebody can say about me. But I'm just like, girl, it would have hurt my feelings because I'm like, girl, you have to come harder than that. Because I'm like, if you want to read, we can really read. Yeah. If you want to read, we can read now. Because Uber, I got about 5 of them off rip. I'm not going to do that to you. So it was what it was. They rode home in basically this awkward silence. And, to the next day, they all wake up in the morning, but we see Sai and Uber outside. And they talk about, oh, well, Bryn, she's just over here messy as fuck, like she's just a messy girl. And then Sai was like, well, what Bryn was telling us about, Jess was saying that she's over here, she's changed the most, she is just so different now. And Uba's like, girl, you need to tell her what you're saying. Like, why are you talking about her behind her back? We can say it to her face. And Jess was like, Sai's like, you're right. So we go to lunch and all the girls are basically talking about Bryn. And Bryn's nowhere to be found. And they just like go on and have this whole diatribe about Bryn.
Doctor, and they say you have a cancer. You can't stop that. There's some things inevitable in life, and you just have to deal with it.
So Uba said something about cancer that triggered Erin, and Erin just got up and she got emotional. And Uba went after her and just like, girl, are you okay? She was like, girl, you brought up that cancer, and my mother's going through that. Mind you, she didn't even let them know that her father's going through it as well. She has both her parents going through cancer, and like I said, I have lost a family member last year. If you guys were with me last year, y'all know that I lost a family member. Took a week away from YouTube because that was very much devastating. I've been knowing this family member, my aunt Joyce Ann, for my whole entire life. I lived in Georgia. She was in Georgia with me and my family. So that was one of the first aunts I really like. My aunt Joyce Ann, my aunt Bravanda, my uncle Cornell, and my uncle Tyro. Those are my aunts and uncles that I like have fond memories of, just because I've been knowing them my whole entire life.
You can't say it that way.
Feel like you're right. Some women can't do this because they don't have a mean for this. That's what I mean.
So for her to even like, before I even moved to Maryland, she came to my last, art exhibit, my art show that I had on campus, and she supported me down. Even when she was going through cancer, she didn't even have to do that. But it's one of those things where it's touchy subject. For Uba to like just speak, sometimes she speaks without thinking. It's just such vitriol, and it's not even that deep.
I think she could do a lot of harm sometimes. Just be a little bit more cognizant of what you're saying about people.
You talk about Bryn, and you have all this hate for Bryn, and it makes Bryn seem less as it makes you seem more as like a bitch. And Uba hates to be the person that like, oh, I'm good, I'm real, I'm this, I'm that, which is fine. But you have to take into account that you hurt Erin's feelings because like y'all aren't even privy that both her parents are going through the situation. And my heart goes out to Erin. Erin irritates my fucking nerves. But that's one thing that I will admire about Erin is that she's a strong ass woman. And I give her nothing but everything. So shout out to Erin. But you know, Bryn comes out and the girls basically, you know, we're already talking about her in the midst of talking about her. So I said, yeah, you know, I'm talking about you, you know, what's going on between you and Jessel? Jessel was like, yeah, you know, I've changed. How did I change? And then Bryn basically tried to brush it off like, oh, you know, you're just, you know, you did all the photo shoots and everything she was saying from the dinner. I'm just like, Bryn, you have this attitude in the moment, like, oh yeah, you know, I'm Bryn, like you really bad about it. But when somebody confronts you, every single time you, but you know, no, bitch, like I don't got time, like that giggly shit. Say it how you said it in the moment, because that's not how you said it. Because the tone, once you change the tone, it don't hit me the way that you said it the first time. The first time I probably had to cuss you out. The second time, girl, whatever, right? But the girls segue and, you know, they're going, you know, to the beach.
Is there a place for us to sit?
That way. There was a guy cutting fresh coconut.
Really? Oh wait, is that us over there? That looks nice.
At the end of the episode. And Uba. The beach might be nasty, whatever have you. That's not my perspective. I just saw what's on TV. Uba saying it's nasty, there's dead birds, it's so disgusting. And I'm like, you're saying all this shit while Raquel is right in front of your face, and this is the beach that she said she's admired when she was growing up, and you're being rude and disrespectful to someone else's culture, and it's hella tone deaf, and it's reiterating the same thing that, you know, Erin was saying to Bryn, that Uba's tone deaf and is fucked up.
See you? The water is disgusting. I swear, there's a dead pigeon right there.
There's a dead pigeon in the water?
And that's just what it is. But yeah, that was the base of the episode. Like, next episode seemed like the girls about to read. The first time this season, the girls about to read. Bryn, it sucks that you're not gonna come back next season, but you might be about to do your big one. We'll see. Because Uba obviously was Delulu when she said that, oh, Naomi who? Girl, Naomi Campbell. That's who. Have you lost your mind? Do not, as Naomi would say, do not compare yourself
To me.
Girl, have you... Y'all, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a jolly, break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite you. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This sour candy all I really asking for. Now I got to go. Got